save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. And this is the day after the unboxing of the Bruce Springsteen. Here, wait, hold on. Yes, the Bruce Springsteen back in the box. Tracks 2 Lost albums. Okay, I put it back in the box because this is the deal. I actually sat and listened to the entire box set yesterday into this morning. It took me approximately 6 hours and 18 minutes, I would say. Yeah, about 6 hours. Now, granted, listen. There was some stops in between. Okay, it wasn't just like a non-stop play. Yeah, I had to go to. There was some bathroom breaks. There was some. Let's go make a sandwich with some of the pepperoni, ham and stuff. There was that, but I listened to all of them. Now, the gripe I have, I got notes. I'm looking down because I got some notes. I got a couple of gripes. All right, and these might be simple. Sorry. There's a little bit of lack of sleep. And I wanted to give each one of these albums a real listen. Like, I wanted to, listen, I don't know about you, but this was an extremely pricey box set. I paid, I believe, $266 and change after tax. I think that's what it was, around $266. And I am not a rich person. Okay, the deal with this is I ended up buying it off of Amazon. I bought it, I think, like the first or second day that it came out, and I even think I had a gift card. So I don't even know what the regular price was, because I'm pretty sure that one of my daughters gave me a gift card for like Father's Day or whatever. Oh, I don't know. I had it sitting around, and I put that towards it also. So what I was attempting to do within the last, like, I don't know, like 3 months or so, ever since it was posted on Amazon, I would try to keep my Amazon credit card up over that $258, $60 max that I needed to have for the amount to come out of the account, because it was to me, it was the cheapest way to go. I checked everywhere else, and this box set was going for almost $300. And what it is essentially the 7 lost albums that Bruce Springsteen actually was supposedly working on, or they didn't make it to the real album. I don't know. Listen, that part I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I need to do a little research on whatever that was. But listen, when I hear lost albums, and now they're found, and I have every other Bruce Springsteen album, you know, from beginning to end, from box set to whatever he might have released, and they tell me there's a box set coming out, I'm a completist. I gotta sick this. I gotta have the entire thing. It's it's just a thing. And if you're a collector, you know how it works. You know what I mean? It's like if one of your favorite artists comes out with a lost something. Oh, we found the lost grail of Led Zeppelin. Or we found the lost grail of, I don't know, Guns N' Roses, or whatever your Metallica's got we just found the lost tapes. Usually that's what we go run into. I don't know about you, but we have the originals, right? We have the regular music, so we want the demos. We want the missing stuff. We want to be like, I don't know about you, but when I think of my artist, I think about the person that I really like have a passion for. I want to feel like I was there in the studio. Like I'm willing to listen to them talk, like, over their recordings, and you know, if they're calling in their information, all that stuff. It makes me feel like I'm part of the crew. I feel like I'm part of the crew. It's an amazing experience. So I love. That's why we buy those things. I'm telling you right now, more than likely, about 90% of you guys that buy these box sets, these super deluxe, like, box sets of lost stuff and tracks and demos and all sorts like that. That's what you're buying them for. You're not buying them because of the remaster. You can probably buy the remaster separate. You're buying it because you want some new stuff. You want something that you've never heard of before. You want that forbidden fruit that nobody else has. That's the way I feel anyway. So with this box set, yeah, I was like right on board. And not only that, I was like passionately on board, where I was like trying to keep that over that amount of money. And then I did my unboxing yesterday, and I was like, as I'm doing the unboxing, I'm like, okay, number one, look at this thing. I mean, Now, granted, it's back inside the box, and if you have this box set, you know that the box set is probably about from here to here. This is just like, the rest of this is all box. Okay, but the rest of the box is pretty much this thick size. And the first thing that went through my head was the real estate on my collecting wall, where I keep my Bruce Springsteen stuff. How will I display it? Where is it going to fit in to the whole mix? Now, granted, somebody did comment that it's the same size of an album, but I don't collect like Bruce Springsteen albums. I collect Bruce Springsteen CDs, and Tracks 1 is right here. Now, you tell me how this matches up with Tracks 1. You know what I mean? It's like this is gonna be a little bit odd to display. Now, I mean, you could comment below and tell me whether or not I got the wrong Tracks 1. Is there a Tracks Super Deluxe Tracks 1 that I totally messed myself up on? Because I'll tell you right now, this Tracks 1 that I have literally has 1, 2, 3, 4 discs in it. And this box set has 7. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3 more discs in this box set. Bruce couldn't have like put it in something a little bit smaller that would fit kind of into the collection. Now, I also got a comment saying that Bruce does not own his stuff no more. Now it's owned by Sony, and this has nothing to do with Bruce. So I should not be upset with Bruce. So Bruce, I'm sorry if you're out there and you're watching my my review on your stuff. Just listen to some of the good stuff, okay? Number one, I will tell you that whenever I buy a box set like this, I buy it purely for the music. I'm giving you a review on like almost 6 hours. Within that 6 hours, I did not read the book. I will never read the book. I do not buy musical box sets or movie box sets or whatever to read the books. Okay, if I want to read a book, I'll buy a book. You know, so as much as matter of fact, if these box set companies, I don't listen. Please, this is a forum of comments, especially about box sets and stuff like that. You box set collectors, wouldn't you prefer, instead of all of that essays and writing about stuff that we probably already know, stuff that we've seen on YouTube, stuff that we probably already researched through Google or through whatever, wouldn't you rather have like a book of just photos? Okay, just hear me out here. I know you're probably like, you ignorant, non-reading idiot. Okay, listen, I don't want to read. I don't want to read. If anything, put an audiobook on a CD in there for me, and I'll be happy with that. I'll listen to the audiobook, but I ain't gonna read the book. But I'll tell you, when we do get these books and these box sets, and that seems to be like the thing that calls people, that's the money. I think that's the thing that costs the most money in the box set, is probably those dang big, thick, hard covered books. And I will tell you, the only thing that excites me in those books is the photographs. I look through them and I'm like, wow, there's Bruce when he was younger, and there's Bruce during the Philadelphia sessions, and there's Bruce, riding a horse. That I read nothing of that book yesterday, and when I opened up today last night into today I didn't pick up the book once and go through the book and be like, oh yeah, I really want to read about Bruce. I want to hear the music that is lost. I want to hear the Indiana Jones and I want the Holy Grail, of the music that we love. We want to hear Bruce during these different things. He obviously left these songs out during these certain sessions for a reason, maybe for time reasons or for whatever. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of research into the history of the box set, but it's kind of self-explanatory. It's the lost stuff, So anyway, Streets of Philadelphia sessions, great. I got to tell you, a matter of fact, the music on the box set, all great. Some stuff a little different for Bruce, I think. I don't know, my opinion, but if you have the box set, I should have wrote like individual tunes, but there was some songs that I'm listening to the box set, and I'm like, this has like a upbeat, perky, disco-y type vibe type thing. And then some of them had like a little bit more of a hotter feeling, and I'm like, I'm used to like guitar strumming Bruce, relaxing Bruce, born in the USA Bruce, you know what I mean? But this was a little soundboarded Bruce. You know, like Bruce be trying to extra couple some DJ stuff on the soundboard a little bit. So whatever was going on with there, I don't know. That's not during the Streets of Philadelphia sessions. That was during one of the other sessions. So then we have Faithless. Okay, let me see. So this was music for a film that was never made. Okay, that's what Faithless was. Okay, so it was music for a film that I guess that Bruce was supposed to be putting together for says a spiritual western. I think that was the name of the movie. That's what I listen. I did some research for you guys. Don't worry about it. Now it was good. It was good. I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed the Streets of Philadelphia sessions better than the Faithless CD. Now, like I said, this is my preference. This is my. You might think otherwise. To me, I don't know. Just some sounds and tunes and stuff. Where it just kind of. I mean, I'm gonna gear more towards the non-country-ish sounding Bruce and more to the rock and roll acoustic Bruce. You know what I mean? That's just me. So somewhere north of Nashville was actually very relaxing. I thought it was let me see. This was during the time when he was working on The Ghost of Tom Joad in this was 1995. Now, The Ghost of Tom Joad was actually a really good album, a very mellow, chill album. So I was happy to hear some additions to that. So that went good too. But I will tell you that, you're listening to these things and they're going by really fast. Like these CDs the CDs are beautiful. Let me tell you, I'm not trying to rag on the whole Bruce Springsteen sales pitch, but it's the CDs and the music are what drives me to these things. And I will tell you that the packaging to the CDs are great. The way that the booklets inside the CDs are great, and the CDs themselves are great. The art on the CDs perfect, and I'm happy with the CDs. Now I really wish that Bruce would have packaged it into something like this, or would have just gave us the opportunity to purchase the individual CDs at like $14.99 a piece. Because I did the math on this yesterday, and I wrote it down, but I actually even put it on a comment. I believe it was like, if you do the math, it was like I think we paid $38 per CD. Let me see if I think it was like $38 per CD. I might even have the math here from yesterday. So if I pay like $288, let's say it was I'll say it's $266 because I got my discount thing, and we're gonna divide that by 7 albums. That's $38 an album. $38 a CD. Now listen, you guys are buying albums. You know that $38 could actually buy you an album. So this is $38 per disc. And they're not double discs. They're not like, what they are is individual. Like if Bruce was going to release a CD today, that's what you're getting. You're getting a CD of just like, like I said, he could have just stretched this out, or the company could have stretched. I'm sorry. I apologize, Bruce. I understand that this is not your doing. Okay. But the company could have stretched this out and could have dropped us a lost album like they do with the Bob Dylan sessions. They could have did that like every other month, or every 2 months or 3 months. That would have been every other month. Every like 3 months or 4 months or whatever. They could have did something like that. They could have broke them up, and we could have put it on our calendar for every Friday, every third or fourth month of the year, and go pick up our $14.99 copy of whatever. Now he did release the like the compact 1-disc version. I mean, I'll put, as I'm talking, I'm sure I'm putting pictures of everything over here, because I want you guys to get the full experience without me having to open up this box set again after the second time, because it was tough the first time, and it was as much fun the second time around. It's just too much box. It's just too much box, you know what I mean? And on top of that, like the swag stuff that's inside the books and everything like that, we don't need that stuff. I don't know about you as collectors. I know I watch a lot of YouTubers. I know I'm getting a little bit off track here, but I watch a lot of YouTubers, and they're like, oh, it's nice to have those things. It's nice to have these little like copies of the set list, or copies of the this, or the copies. But that's what you actually get, is copies. You get like we got a copy of a matchbook I don't see, like, if we don't sell it, let's say later on in life, if this we wanted to sell this, or wanted to give it to our children to sell, or whatever it is, um without that matchbook, it's gonna depreciate the value of the box set. Believe it or not, that's the way I feel. I wouldn't, if I was gonna buy this box set used from somebody else, I'd be like, I want to make sure I have the matchbook in it, and the little card from the obituary card, and the whole, I want to have all those little trinkets in there, just because it's part of the set. uh on top of that, the way we handle it, that whole cutting into the thing, I don't know. I'm just saying that I really think that the company, and it has been said. I know I lost something somewhere along the line. Listen, I was up all night listening to this stuff, so I'll tell you, I'm a little tired. But goes to Tom Jones. That's my last note. I'm trying to think of what's going on. Um, yeah. The Bruce has already said there's going to be a Tracks 3. Okay, and it's I'm reading it right here. It's on the Bruce, how to, what's this, how to Bruce something, what, I don't know. It's on this something.org I'm looking at over here. It's like, Bruce is announcing already there's going to be a Tracks 3. Okay, if there's gonna be a Tracks 3, can we please? I mean, I people are telling me in the comments that this is a beautiful box set. It is, in fact, a big, beautiful box. That's what it is, and it's like, it's all box. When you get into it, really all you getting is a book, 7 CDs, and that's it. I'm trying to have a little bit of a flashback of my unboxing and everything I've gone through within the last 2 days. And when you pull the book out of the box, every like little like swag thing, like the matchbook things and all that, in the sheet, there was a sheet written out by Bruce or whatever, and a couple, it's like all hidden in the pages, as you saw in the unbox. If you haven't seen the unboxing, I'll put it in the description so you can see it. Once you pull that book out, you have all of the extras there. And then once you just open up that cover, it's literally 7 discs. The thing is all box. $266 for a guy that had a coupon, and probably $288 to $300. So now what sucks for me is I'm having a little fear, because I have this addiction of completing, things. I'm gonna have to, like, when the next box comes out, if Sony or whoever's in charge at that time, whoever owns Bruce's catalog, if they don't down, I'm gonna battle with making that purchase again. Now, listen, please comment below. I could be totally off here. Listen, this is my personal experience, my personal opinion. My beef is not with the music. The Inyo thing, which I still can't, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. That was great. That was early 80s stuff. I enjoyed that album. Okay, I thought that was, I'm just gonna kind of swipe through these things with my notes kind of popping in my head, so I can just get rid of my experience with the albums themselves. Like I said, my beef is not with the albums. They're Bruce Springsteen albums. They're gonna be good. Okay, I can't think of a bad Bruce Springsteen album. I mean, I really can't. Bruce is Bruce. He doesn't change. I mean, the tempos and the different sounds might change or whatever, but if you hear a Bruce Springsteen song, it's a Bruce Springsteen song. It's not one of these things where you like, is that Bruce Springsteen? Sometimes I get a little confused with the from the Dockside guy. The guy from what was it? There was Part 2. They live. He lives. What was it? On the Dockside. Oh yeah. Eddie and the Cruises. Sometimes when that song comes on the radio, that's the only guy that I ever get confused with Bruce Springsteen. I'm like because he sound. I don't know about you. Comment. He sounds like Bruce. I'm sorry. On the dark side. That could have been a Bruce Springsteen hit. I'm sorry, Bruce. Matter of fact, I think that guy should have gave that to Bruce, because to me that should be a Bruce Springsteen song. But anyway, Twilight Hours. Okay, so Twilight Hours. I'm trying to think of how I need to put this one. It had a lot of odd sounds to it. Okay, what I mean by odd sounds is there was like a lot of like what I heard anyway. Some like wind instruments of sorts, trumpets and bugles and things. That's kind of what I heard. So I don't. Still good, still different. I mean, good. Perfect World. Okay. Great. I don't this. This was it says simply, I put simply okay, so this was outtakes that were assembled. Okay, so what I got here, just these are outtakes. These are just like, they were like outtakes of, like, from the Wrecking Ball session. That's what I got out of that. They were good. Okay, so like I said, my beef is not with the music. My beef is with the price. That was, I don't know. If you watch my unboxing video, you can see my, like, I was excited. I waited. It's like, maybe I'm like a big kid. maybe we all be like big kids sometimes. You know, especially when we waiting to get like something that we've been waiting for a long time. And then that finally comes in the mail, and this thing was delivered on a Sunday, and I was so excited. I'm like, wow, it was supposed to be coming on Tuesday, and then all of a sudden the Amazon truck came. My wife comes in with this big, humongous box, because the box that box came in was even bigger than that box. So she comes in with this big, giant box, and I'm like, it's here. It's finally here. After months of scrimping and saving and slipping $20 bills onto my Amazon card payments, you know what I mean? And my wife's like, where'd that $20 go? I don't know, hon. I'm just trying to build up my Amazon card. And she's probably thinking, oh, look at him being all like, want to pay off his bills. He wants to pay off that card. No, I was trying to bring my $2,000 credit limit up to at least $250, $266, so I could because I maxed out my card because I'm a ridiculous, crazy, stupid collector. And so yeah, the waiting, the anticipation, and I get it in, and then I unbox it for you guys. And I had like when I got to the part where I slid down the little thing and actually revealed the CDs. And after the CDs were all done, I felt like it was like Woodstock '99. You know, I literally, so in my heart dropped a little bit. I was pushing on that box, hoping and thinking that something was hidden, maybe underneath the box. You know, like those, when I'm saying Woodstock '99, if you all remember, you know, Woodstock '99 came, last artists that performed were the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and they kind of promised them in some way that there was going to be some kind of hidden band, and everybody was all excited about it. And then all of a sudden, just the Jumbotron comes on with Jimi Hendrix playing America the Beautiful or whatever. It's America. What's he playing? Star Spangled Banner. Sorry, Star Spangled Banner. America the Beautiful. Star Spangled Banner, and then they all just went like crazy and started trashing the place and burning the place down and everything and blowing the place up. I felt like that when I pulled that band off and I opened it up, and I was like, it's literally 7 CDs, almost like album replicas, which are beautiful, and I love it. I love when they do that, like almost like an album replica. Like you could put them with the rest of your Bruce Springsteen CD album replica sets, and they'll blend in perfectly out of that box set. I love that because literally this is the lost session. So this is the lost albums of Bruce Springsteen. So these are official like albums, you know. So like I said, he could have just individually did these. It could have went out for like $14 or whatever per disc. And I really think it would have been a better buy. I'm having a little bit of a buyer's remorse. I don't I want to keep my collection complete. So I'm not going to return it, of course, but I don't even know what to do with it at this point. It's so big. and like I said, if I had a record collection, like some of you guys have record collections and you're like, oh, it's perfect, it's beautiful, fits right in with all the record collection and everything. But I have pretty much all of Bruce's box sets, and he has that other one. What is that? I'm looking at it over there. It's I can't read it from me. I got the River over there. This thing I'm pretty sure is bigger than the River. And then I got that other one that's something at the end of town. I think it is the other one that looks like a notebook or whatever. the river one is bigger than that one. So and then this one is even smaller. And then I have another one in there that I think it's the Born to Run box set, whatever, and which is it's about the same size as this, except maybe it's in like a box. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it at this. I think I spoke so much, spoke enough. I think I spoke enough to let you guys make your own choices up. Make your own choices up to decide your own, make a decision for you to figure out what you want to do. Okay. Because I did have a viewer yesterday comment, it's a beautiful box. I wish I could afford it. And that's kind of sad. It is. This channel is about trying to help people to get the things that they want to get, with like a shoestring budget. Like I like to say, we all have like caviar taste with tuna fish money. So when I get comments like, I really wish I really want to get it, but I can't pull the trigger on that price. My friend, I get you. Okay. People out there, I get you. Listen, 200, almost $300 is a lot of money for 7 CDs. And I mean, it's probably a vinyl set. I don't even know what that thing's going for. It's probably like $100 more or whatever it is. I don't know if you get the book in that, or I don't have that set, so I can't even tell you. I don't know if you get the packaging. I don't know what the deal is with that. But as far as I can only speak for what I purchased. And the Metallica box set that I just purchased, that thing came with, I think, like 9 CDs, records, a remastered record, and then like 3 other live records, double records, you know what I mean? And then a picture record and a bunch of swag stuff. And I even think it came with some Warshack test cards or whatever. That thing, I paid less than what I paid for this. And that thing was jam-packed. Now, let's grant it. I mean, let's put this into this. This is we're doing apples and oranges here. We're Metallica in it, and we're Bruce Springsteen in it. And it's a fact that there's been Bruce Springsteen fans longer than there have been Metallica fans. But Metallica getting up there in age, so maybe some of the Bruce fans may have died off, and us young Metallica guys might be kind of leveling off between Bruce. You know what I mean? So. I don't know. I just think that Metallica, I know they got their own studio where they do their own pressings and all stuff like that. They got their own like company where they do their own pressings. So maybe that's why their box sets are like very superior over other box sets that I've received in a while. This thing is big and beautiful, but is box, and it makes not a lot of sense. As far as the albums, they're great. If you my advice. They have that one single thing that has like bits and pieces. That's never any good. I never buy those things because they give you whatever they want. You know what I mean? And then what happens is like I've actually, because I'm such a completist, I've done that with the Guns N' Roses, where I buy like the single discs, and then I'll go buy the box set too, and then I'll listen to all of them together. I'll be like, so I'll listen to the box set, and I'll be like, oh, what? And this is what they gave us in this, like, hey, you can't afford the box set, but you can afford this. Let's see what they give you. And I will tell you that it's not the same experience. Now, when you are listening to like something that has like demos that you want to hear all the demos, not just ones that people picked. If your favorite song is November Rain, you're gonna want to hear the November Rain demo. Oh, sorry, that one's too long. We only had to put that one on the box set. It's not a good. It's not a good. It's not good. These companies, I understand. Times are tough. Things are hard. But yeah. I mean, if there's gonna be a Trax 3, I hope that they make it a little bit more affordable, more compact, and give us less junk, more music. I don't. Is that the right way to say things? I mean, like I said, you guys are probably you book enthusiasts. You're like you were like, oh, you ignorant fool. you missing out something good with that beautiful book, that hardbound beautiful book. It is a hardbound beautiful. Actually, it's a hardbound book. Okay, it's not even that. It's tan. It's got a like a sticker of Bruce's thing on it. Says the lost albums on the bottom of it. I mean, I've received better looking books in I'm looking at the King of Rock and Roll, Elvis box sets or Beatles box sets, or I mean, I'm trying to look around my room and stuff to see what box sets that are popping out of my David Bowie boxes. I've received better high glossy, cover to cover. I mean, even like dust protectors on them books in these box sets. This thing was kind of just like a very small book, and with really small writing, and for a guy that's starting to lose his eyesight a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. You make your own decisions. Please comment below. I'm ready to chat with you. Just keep in mind that this is my opinion, only my opinion. You know, we all have opinions, and some of you guys might be like, I absolutely love everything. I love everything about it. I love. Listen, it was a perfect price for what it was. Perfect size box set. I like the way it fits in between my records. I like the way, you know, I like this, I like that about it. That's your opinion. My opinion is that this room is a little bit too small, and that box set is a little bit too big. And for what is in it. Okay, that's the bottom line. For what is in it. You know what I mean? Like, if it was jam-packed, then I'd be like, this makes sense. But it's, I mean, literally, once, if you ever get it in hand, or if you have it in hand, take all the CDs and stuff out, and then look at the box. It's all like cushioned, and like, it's not cushioned, but like it's box of air. Like, like the way that they package it goes like this. You can lift up on it, and you can take the thing out, and it's like, they could have put more stuff. Anyway, with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Have mercy on me, because now I gotta figure. Now my Amazon card is down to $2, and I gotta figure out how to bring that thing back. I owed them like $2 grand from buying crazy stuff like this, and this is why I do this channel, to show you guys some stupidity, and to try to help you to get the things that you want to get that you can't afford, so you can be just as messed up as I am. With that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.